need to hurry, no need to worry. Mr. Bluebird, how you do? Let the sunshine fill your heart with joy. Boys and girls, come out to play. Don't sit and ponder, look over yonder. Here come those lazy days.
Oh, well, that was a waste of time. Oh, good, we're on the dog and bone now, eh?
Hey?
The phone.
Oh, well, oh, yeah. Only the man's forgot to put a number on it.
Oh, never mind, we'll give him a ring later. Oi, you. You got in very late last night, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, well, I went to a party.
Oh, yeah, whereabouts?
Well, it was at this girl's house.
Oh.
We all ended up in the garden eating Walton pie and dancing to Geraldo records.
Oh, yeah.
And the Squadronaires.
Oh.
Hey, and earlier...
Oh, yeah, all right, you can tell me about it over supper tonight.
Yeah, well, I won't be in for supper, Dad.
Oh, really, Trevor? I've been saving up all our points. We're having spam fritters tonight. And I managed to get my hands on a couple of bananas.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad, but I'm going out.
Oh, yeah, with that girl again, I suppose. Well, I hope you know what you're doing, Trevor.
What? Yes, I do. I'm 19 years of age and I'm going out 2 nights running with a girl.
All right, all right. There's no need to be rude. You are my son. It's been quite a responsibility bringing you up ever since your mother skipped off with that publican fella 18 years ago. And I wouldn't be human if I didn't care about you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dad.
Right, then, to other matters. I'm still not getting anywhere with Earnshaw, you know.
Who's he?
Look, I told you all about this on Monday, didn't I? Earnshaw got a factory the other side of town, makes deck chairs.
Oh. Yeah, what's that got to do with us?
God blimey, you must be in love. Look, we agreed we were going to replace all the old broken deck chairs we got stored in the ballroom. Do you remember?
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yeah. What's the problem, then?
Well, the problem, Trevor, is the price. You see, the new ones are 17 and 6 each, and even if I order 500, Earnshaw will only give us 5% off.
Well, look, why don't we get them from somewhere else?
What?
Well, I mean, we sell deck chairs at Woolies, eh? And in my capacity as trainee deputy assistant under-manager in ironmongery, well, I could get us a discount.
But, I mean, those are only for using in the garden of a Sunday afternoon. Ours are going to have thousands of backsides bouncing up and down on them every year. Now, listen. I have managed to find out that Mr. Earnshaw plays billiards every Wednesday at the Temperance Hall and afterwards goes round into the Smuggler's Rest.
So what?
Well, I thought that we could accidentally bump into him and then, over a few drinks, get him to drop his price.
Oh, good idea.
Yes, today is Wednesday. I thought we'd do it this evening.
Yeah, but I told you, I'm going out with Avril tonight.
I don't care if you're playing water polo with Esther Williams. Business before pleasure, Trevor. This is important.
Yeah, well, I know that, Dad, and I promise I'll keep next Wednesday free. But I'm a young man, and tonight I've got some wild oats to sow.
All right, Trevor, but you just remember, if this peer project of ours fails, it won't be wild oats you'll be sowing. It'll be mailbags.
And therefore, notwithstanding the aforementioned previous arrangement, I regret I must now cancel this facility owing to your recently promulgated decision to diversify, which will undoubtedly involve deviating from your original and mutually agreed computations. Yours, etc., etc.
Oh, Mr. Talbot, you do have a wonderful way with words.
Now, I suppose we'd better see Mr. Archer.
I'll send him in. Mr. Archer, Mr. Talbot will see you now.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Archer.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry about the short notice, Dickie, but I need your help.
I can't possibly give you any further loans for the pier.
No. It's nothing to do with money. It's more of a personal problem.
Oh, in that case, I suggest you write to Evelyn Holmes.
No, this is serious, Dickie. It's Trevor. He's got a girlfriend.
Well, that's hardly surprising. I mean, after all, he is 17.
He's nearly 20.
Yes. Is he really?
Yeah. I mean, he's so besotted with it, I'm afraid that he might do something silly.
In what way?
Well, you know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Listen. Can I talk to you man to man? Now, look, I've never discussed this with anybody before, but you know that his mother ran out on me and Trevor all those years ago?
Yes?
Yes, well, ever since Trevor's been old enough to understand, I've always had the feeling that he thought that I was the reason that she left.
Oh, surely not.
And, of course, as well as being a dad to him since then, I've had to be a mum as well, and that hasn't been easy.
I'm sure it hasn't.
Oh, well, the war didn't help, you know. The firm I was working for closed down. Well, the bottom fell right out of garden gnomes. and then Trevor's school was bombed, and I was invalided out of my reserved occupation. So life wasn't easy, you know, especially for a young lad in his adulation. And then there were the raids night after night, you know. I had to take Trevor down the garden into the Anderson. Of course, things were a lot easier when we got the Morrison, but what with one thing and another, Trevor led a very sheltered life.
I'm sorry.
No, well, I mean, you couldn't do anything because you were stuck out in the desert with Monty, weren't you? Yeah. No, the point is, you see, as close as Trevor and me are, there's one thing that I've never really felt qualified to be able to talk to him about. And that is the birds and the...
Bees?
That's it. I knew you were the man for the job, Dickie. What? Yes, I'd like you to have a little chat with Trevor. He'll take it better from you.
Why are you eating here today, Uncle Richard? Don't you usually go home to Auntie Laura's? Or to that place near the bank? Nellie's Pantry?
Yes, well, you know what they say, a change is as good as a rest.
I thought maybe you wanted to talk to me about something special. You know, something we couldn't talk about in front of Dad.
Well, yes, actually, I did rather.
Is it something to do with the pier?
No, it's personal. It's, about a young lady.
Oh, I see. Well, you can tell me, Uncle Richard.
What?
Is it Miss Baxter?
Miss Baxter?
Well, who is it, then? Come on. Come on.
Very difficult.
You can tell me, Uncle Richard. No need to be embarrassed. I understand about these things. Especially since I've been going out with Avril.
Yes, actually, it's her I want to talk to you about.
You're not going out with her as well, are you?
I'm not going out with anybody.
Good. Because I don't think Auntie Laura would like that.
No, I'm quite sure she wouldn't.
Well, what's it all about, then?
Actually, it's your father.
He's not going out with Avril, is he?
Of course. The point is, though, he's not actually over the moon about you going out with her.
Why not?
Well, he knows you're inexperienced in these matters, and he wonders if, Avril, if she's, well, suitable.
Suitable for what?
Look, why don't you tell me something about her?
Well, she's 20, quite tall with blonde hair, and we've been out together 4 times. Oh, she's got blue eyes.
How many?
2, of course.
How many times have you been out together?
Oh, 4. The last 2 evenings and a couple of days last week.
So, where did you take her last week, then?
I took her to the Moo Cow Milk Bar. We each had a milkshake. Cost me 6pence. Of course, being an actress, she's used to living it up.
An actress?
Yes, it all started at the end of the war, when the local American Air Force camp voted her Miss Total Surrender of 1940.
Where does she do her acting?
Well, she's not at the moment. She's what they call resting. Apparently she's made to do that every so often, to give the others a chance.
Where did you meet her?
At Woolies. She's working there on fancy goods.
So, you see quite a lot of her.
Not as much as I'd like to.
What are her feelings towards her, exactly?
I'm mad about her. I think about her all the time. Her hair, her eyes. eyes, her lips, her... These dumplings are nice, aren't they?
Yes. Very nice. When are you seeing her again?
Tonight.
Well, just be careful, Trevor. Remember, the rest of your life lies ahead of you. Whatever the circumstances, don't give way to your natural desires. There's so much at stake.
Is there?
I know that it can be nice, for instance, to be alone in the dark with a young lady, but also it's very easy to be led astray. Remember, Eve tempted Adam with the apple.
Oh, I'll be all right. I don't like apples.
Oh, Trevor, I'm amazed. I had no idea it'd be so long.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised when I first saw it. I'm sorry I had to show you around with a torch, but I'm afraid this is the only place where we've got the lights working. Now, mind how you go.
Well, what a funny office. Everything's going uphill.
Yeah, that's because it's a crooked house, you see. Look, crooked door, crooked walls, crooked window.
Where's the crooked cat?
Oh, well, he's out looking for a crooked mouse.
Oh, you are funny, Trevor. I like men with a sophisticated sense of humour.
Oh, good. Well, anyway, make yourself at home.
Thanks.
I must say, I do like that blouse, Avril.
Oh, good. I wore it specially, just for you.
Oh, I want to feel.
Come on, Trevor. I mean, don't you want to kiss me?
Well, yeah, of course I do. Oh, Avril.
Oh, Trevor.
Oh, hell. Hello, Midbourne Pier here, Trevor Archer speaking. No, sorry, wrong number. Oh, where were we?
You were just about to kiss me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Avril.
Oh, Trevor.
Oh, hang on.
What's the matter now?
I've left the torch on. My batteries all run down.
They already have.
No, they're all right, look. You know, these Timothy White torches are ever so reliable. I really wanted a blue one, but I let a little old lady buy the last blue one because she said it matched her dressing gown, so I went for this one instead.
Trevor! But do you want to kiss me or not?
Well, yeah, of course I do. Oh, Avril, you've got lovely eyes. You're a lot taller than you were just now.
Oh, don't be silly, Trevor. Look, it's the sloping floor. We were the other way round before.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll tell you what, we might as well be comfortable.
Oh!
Oh, Avril, I've been looking forward to this all day.
Oh, Trevor, so have I.
Hey, look, we can't have all this weight forced up against the door like this. It's only covered in a sort of plywood.
Why don't we just stand up?
No, you stay there, and I'll push us up here. Now, we've got to stop it rolling away again.
Why don't we just stand up?
No, I like it on your lap. Look, it's quite simple. If you put your right foot there, then I can put my left leg against there. If you grab hold of that, that'll stop us swivelling. And if I put that up there, that could be the anchor. Oh, Avril, isn't this romantic?
Come in.
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Talbot, but Mr. Archer is here.
Lord, not again.
He seems quite agitated.
All right, send him in.
Very good, sir. Mr. Archer...
It's about time. All right, where is he? That's what I want to know. Have either of you two seen him this morning?
Who are we talking about? Clement Attlee, Ronald Coleman, the Scarlet Pimpernel?
Oh, you are funny, Mr. Talbot.
I'm talking about Trevor, that's what I'm... Now, where the devil is he? That's what I want to know.
Actually, he spent the night with Laura and I.
He did what?
Well, you know he was seeing that young lady again last night. He missed the last bus, came round at midnight and asked if he'd stay the night.
Well, why didn't you tell me that when I just come in? Where is he now?
He's having a bit of a lie-in.
Having a bit of a lie-in? I've got all this trouble on my hand. I'll give him lie-in.
What's happened, Mr. Archer?
What's happened?
Yes, what's happened? It happened. Sit down, calm down, and tell us what the problem is.
Well, the fact is, last night, we had a fire in the ballroom.
At the pier?
No, in the one I've had built next to the outside lab.
Was there much damage?
Well, no, fortunately, the fire brigade arrived. They managed to put it out. But not before all those old deck chairs I've got stored in there went up in smoke.
How did the fire start?
Well, the passer-by who rang the fire brigade thought he saw an old tramp running away from the pier.
Perhaps he was an arsonist.
I don't care if he was a Jehovah's Witness. The police think he started the fire.
How did the tramp get onto the pier in the first place?
I don't know that. I locked it all up and I left at 6:30. And the police said it doesn't look as though he broke in.
I wonder...
Yes, what? What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, well, I've got to go. They want to see Trevor and me down at the police station. And since Romeo is burning the candle at both ends, I suppose I'll have to go by myself.
Well, don't worry, Mr. Archer. It's only a formality.
Yes, but when I see Trevor, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind.
You can't afford to give him a very large piece.
He did seem awfully agitated, and I can understand why, with young Trevor always otherwise engaged, as it were.
Oh, calm now, Miss Baxter. You're only young once. I'm sure when you were in your 20s, you couldn't wait to go with young men.
Yes, that's true. Actually, I'm still waiting. By the way, what did you mean when you said, I wonder earlier?
Oh, yes. It was just something that crossed my mind.
What was it?
Well, and this is in strictest confidence. Supposing you and I had a little something going on between us, Miss Baxter, we wanted to be alone. Where would we go?
Well, we couldn't go to my place because I live with my auntie. Mind you, she'll be out tomorrow evening.
No, Miss Baxter, this is pure supposition.
I thought it might be.
What I think is that at some time or other, we've all had problems in finding somewhere to do our courting.
I haven't. Anyway, what's this got to do with Trevor?
Oh, don't you see, he's got himself a young lady, and he has somewhere to take her.
You mean the pier?
Exactly.
You mean young Trevor may have started the fire?
No, of course not. But supposing last evening, after it got dark, he took his young lady onto the pier for a little kissing and cuddling.
Oh, don't, Mr. Talbot, don't.
What, Miss Baxter?
Don't talk about it.
Don't be silly. I'm only asking you to use your imagination.
That's the trouble I have.
The point is, at the end of the evening, when it was time for them to leave, did he lock up properly?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Filled with romance, he might well have forgotten. I mean, would you have worried about locking up?
The problem wouldn't have arisen, Mr. Talbot.
Why not?
I'd still be there now.
Yeah, so you'll put the form in the post today, will you? That'll be fine. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye.
Oh, you're back then, lover boy. You've heard all about the fire, I suppose, have you?
Oh, yeah, Uncle Richard phoned me just after you'd been in to see him.
Oh, yes, I hope he didn't wake you up.
Well, no, I was having breakfast, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, Auntie Laura's really clever with the old dried egg, you know.
Yeah.
She made this
Yes,
lovely...
all right, all right. We've lost all the deck chairs, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they were a bit rough. They were better than nothing.
Yeah. Still, we've got the insurance.
I mean, we could have mended some of them. What insurance?
Oh, the policy I took out a fortnight ago. What? You said we didn't need it yet, but I went ahead and fixed it anyway. Didn't cost much.
you mean to say we were covered for this fire?
Yeah, that's who I was talking to just now.
Oh.
Those deck chairs were insured for 150 quid.
150 quid. They were all so tatty, I mean, they couldn't have been worth more than 20 quid the lot.
Yeah, well, I know that, and you know that, but they didn't ask what state they were in, and they can't tell now, can they?
Oh, blimey, what a clever Trevor.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the telephone man popped back and put a number on it.
Oh, good, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was quick. We've only just got the number ourselves. Hello, Midbourne 293, Trevor Archer speaking. Oh, hello, Avril.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot, Avril. Yeah, next Wednesday. Oh, that'll be fine, Avril. Yeah. OK, see you soon. Bye, Avril. That was Avril.
Oh, you don't say. Look, I'm fed up with this, Trevor. I mean, if you're going to see that girl again next Wednesday, that means we can't bump into Earnshaw that night neither.
Yeah, well, we don't need to bump into him.
Oh, why not?
Well, I only discovered Avril's surname last night.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
It's Earnshaw.
Earnshaw? You're joking. Do you mean...
Yeah, she's his daughter.
Oh, blimey, what a coincidence.
Yeah, and she was talking to her dad this morning, and he's going to let Dad this morning, and he's going to let us have 500 deck chairs at cost.
At cost?
Yeah, that's 250 quid a lot. That's 45% off.
45%? Why is he giving us that much?
Well, because he's very fond of his daughter.
Yeah?
And she's rather keen on me.
Oh, that's handy, isn't it? Yeah, do you know what? There's a fella near Bexhill makes paint. I wonder if he's got a daughter.
Here, what do you think I am? Some sort of gigolo?
Yeah. Listen, making allowances for the insurance money, we have got ourselves 500 deck chairs for 100 quid. That's 4 bob each.
It's not bad, eh?
Listen, Trevor, I'm sorry I was telling you off all those times about you going out with Avril. Bit hasty, sorry.
Yeah, well, that's all right, Dad. Anyway, once these deck chairs are delivered, I won't be going out with her again.
Oh, why not?
Well, it was something Uncle Richard said about how girls can ruin your life by tempting you.
Yeah.
It all came back to me last night.
Really? What happened?
Well, I was sitting on her lap, and she got me to kiss her a couple of times, you know.
Oh?
And then, quite suddenly, without warning, she...
Oh, yes, go on.
Well, all of a sudden, she opened her...
Opened her what?
her handbag. And it was then that I remembered what Uncle Richard had said.
Well, what did she do?
She did what Eve did.
What?
She offered me an apple.
Lazy days will soon be here again. Cares and troubles,